Sawadee-ka. April the 27th, almost at the end of the month. Good things happening this month and early next month. If you have no major purpose, you are drifting towards certain failure. And he's really hammering home the major purpose. In achieving the goals that you have set for yourself, there are only two alternatives. Either you are moving toward your goal, or you are drifting away from it. Okay, or you're standing in one place, but I'm with him. Choose your purpose in life and attack it with a vengeance. When you have the courage of your convictions, when the choice is one you've made for yourself, that's big, you will have the strength to persevere until you succeed. So why do people who work for themselves, start a business? Even when I was working for other people in IT, I was an independent contractor, so really I was working for myself. So why do you always wind up working harder for yourself than you do for other people? Human nature, I think. At the end of the day, if you bust your ass for somebody else and they give you an attaboy or a pat on the head, or after 25 years a gold watch or nothing, you can feel pretty friggin' underappreciated or unappreciated. And there's a drive when you're doing it for yourself. I think everybody is a little bit selfish now. I know a lot of people, as I mentioned before, the S-type personalities from DISC, they're givers and they bring up everybody around them and all that. But I think every human being has a little bit of that self-preservation thing where you're number one and you've got to come first. When the bag drops in an airplane, because there's a loss of cabin pressure, you put it on yourself first and then you help your kid, right? So I think that's a very real thing. And when you work for yourself, there's just something that spurs you on. When you're doing it to achieve your goals, then some hard work and long hours don't bother you like hard work and long hours working for somebody else bothers you. You tend to resent it when you're giving somebody 110%. And a lot of times they won't even give you a raise. They just kind of take you for granted. And once again, even if they pay lip service, oh, you're employee of the month, here's a little piece of paper I printed off on my printer. Whoop-de-friggin' do. Whereas when you bust your ass and you achieve a milestone, a big milestone, that gets you closer to your goal, retirement, making $1 million, making $10 million, owning your own company, whatever your goal is, as you get closer to it, it really reinforces what you're doing, and that's the attaboy that you're looking for. Is not a piece of paper from a company saying you're employee of the month. You want the satisfaction of having achieved those milestones along the way. So things are slow on the sale of the bikes. I'm not sure if I just don't have it out there enough, if I'm not doing something right with marketing. The one that I have gotten the most inquiries on is the 30,000 baht bike. Imagine that. The cheaper, the more. So right now, when I go back to the auction, when I get online from now on to the auction, I'm going to lean towards buying, 3 to 4 25,000 baht bikes to sell for 30 to 35, rather than buy another 500,000 baht truck. Because I got one inquiry for the truck, and the thing is practically new. If you're looking for a new truck and you're going to spend 679,000 baht, mine is much better for 500, 550, because it's 3 years old with around 5,000 miles on it. So obviously you save a lot of money. But how many people are looking for a brand new or close to new Ranger, right? Not as many people are looking for a $1,000 US 30,000 baht bike. So just supply and demand. I was curious to see which one would get the most activity, and by far is the 30,000 baht bike. So that's probably what I need to stick with for the time being. And keep going from there. It's an adjustment, It's obviously I'm still going to do the business. I just need to know what I want to buy at the auction, what's going to sell. What do I want to buy at the auction? Whatever's going to sell the fastest. So right now it seems like the answer is bike that will retail for 35,000 baht or below. That's the adjustment I'm making along the way. We talked about course corrections. That's the course correction I'm going to make. That's it for today. We'll keep it short. Good stuff again from Napoleon. And yeah, just realize that when you're working for yourself, it's a whole different ballgame than when you're working for somebody else. I'll personally attest to that with my personal experience.